As we pass the midpoint of 2022, the possibility of seeing autonomous, driverless vehicles at scale throughout major cities in the United States seems more attainable than ever. I have covered self-driving vehicles for years now, and it's not an easy puzzle to solve. There are many considerations to balance, including compute performance, power consumption, cost, and the thermal capacities of the vehicle. Few companies are willing to take an honest stab at powering software-defined AVs, but ARM is one of them. Earlier this year, I wrote about the importance of the ARM Image Signal Processor, ISP, to Advanced Driver Assist Systems, ADAS. You can read the piece here. Since autonomous vehicles are starting to reach critical mass, vehicle and chip manufacturers must collaborate very closely on the hardware and software it takes to power them. Late last month, ARM announced its partnership with robotaxi company Cruise to power current and next-generation vehicles. Although Cruise is just starting to monetize its robotaxi services in San Francisco, the company has much promise. Let's dig into the details of ARM's new partnership with Cruise. ARM and Cruise partnershipLate. Last month, ARM announced that Cruise would leverage ARM CPUs and IP to further advance driverless vehicles. According to Dipti Vachani, ARM SVP and GM, Automotive and IoT line of business, Cruise and ARM have been working together privately, behind the scenes for years now on solutions for driverless vehicles. Only now is the partnership coming to light. For those that aren't familiar with the company, Cruise is the first autonomous vehicle company to commercialize a robotaxi fleet in a major U.S. city. For now, the company is deploying a robotaxi fleet in San Francisco with the hope of expanding to other major U.S. cities in the future. I think the effort will be worthwhile, as I can think of dozens of applications for driverless vehicles. Any situation where parking is a nightmare would be excellent for a robotaxi, and every major city seems to have parking issues. Powering the future of autonomous vehicles is right in ARM's wheelhouse. ARM is excellent at developing high-performance CPUs that consume minimal power. It's clear to me why Cruise would leverage ARM technology as it scales out its autonomous platforms, as well as look to devices from across the ARM ecosystem to help on their future autonomous platforms. There are a couple ways that Cruise will put ARM technology to use, including taking advantage of ARM's automotive-enhanced, line of IP focused on compute efficiency, and leveraging ARM's high-performance CPUs to improve the efficiency of Cruise's compute platform. It takes the right software and hardware to make this equation work properly, and it needs to work because safety is priority number one. The competency of a vehicle's computing system can be the difference between life and death in some circumstances, but ARM seems up to the task.